Go to Lagos and see the investment of the Igbo man, you'll be crying. Go to Kano and see the investment of the Igbo man, building 400 housing units in another person's land. Go to Zaria. Go to Ogun State now, because there is no more land in Lagos. So the Igbo man has gone to be buying swamp. I am telling you that the problem the Igbo man has, whether east or west of the Niger, is facing us now. Election is here. Election is here. And yet the Igbo man is not put in the equation by the PDP or by the APC or some other major parties.
That is politics.
And so, please, yes, those are things that are key in my mind, not what you're talking about.
Well, those are part of, I mean...
I'm telling you that what we must do is to go back and do these necessary things we have to do.
Just to go and invest.
We'll go and invest in our land, whether east or west of the Niger. That is...
Talking politically.
You have come to me as Yomu. I am telling you what is burning in my heart. And so, don't divert me from what is burning in my heart.
I'm not trying to.
Well, don't do that, because it's not in your best interest.
Okay. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, but then,
what is uppermost in my mind? One, let us invest in our land and be relevant so that our young people can be gainfully employed. Those who want to do business can do in our land. Two, let me finish. You're a young media person. I've also been a media practitioner for almost 4 decades. I am telling you the key points. Is investment in our land. So our young people will stop at the age of 18. They will carry his bag and leave. And that's the end of it. There will be abundance of jobs. There will be love. Because when people are not hungry, they will not be fighting. That's one. The second one is to love each other. The third one is to increase our population. I am not interested in this goose chase you're talking about. This goose chase. Because we, as Igbo people, are carrying elephants on our head. We have fundamental challenges. And those are the things that are uppermost in my heart. For example, the woman does not inherit in the East. Why will a woman not inherit in her father's land? For example, the women are not allowing the man, if you decide to marry another wife, if you cannot have a child, allow the man to marry. That's why you have baby factories.
These are not just found in the East. It's also in the Western Igbo society.
That's what, by us, I mean East and West of the Niger.
Dad, what we're talking about, I mean, what we're trying to bring to our people, and also look for a way to go about it, is what you are saying, what you're talking about, has been done by our fathers, our forefathers. They have been trying to harmonize the people politically. I mean, create states, look for this and that. But what the young minds out there who has found the potency of social media is trying to do is raise awareness, support, to begin to use traditional institutions, cultural means to identify their kith and kins and come together, because politics, you say, is a game of number. A separate entity, a separate ethnic nationality on their own. And okay, let's say if we start to balkanize like that, like I said, I am an Iswama, and the Ikwere is there trying to have an Ikwere ethnicity, and the Ungwaman is saying that no, I don't want the issue with the Igbo people. They are troublesome. I want to be Ungwa and pursue an Ungwa ethnicity. And then Dokis are there pursuing an Ndoki ethnicity, and the MBC is that we are all destroyed by this. Now, what happens when we come together? When we begin to promote that which we have in common, like the Omu institution. I think it's a very revered tool that can be used for this. I mean, maybe we've not seen it in that light that we can use, but Omu can be the institution who not just leading the women of Anioma, but the entire women. The entire Igbo, the Igbo can actually come in one synergy with the Omu as the head of every Igbo women and markets. Yes, it can be promoted, because we are not trying to use the same energy, the same format, the same formula that have been used by our fathers, our forefathers, that has not worked. We, the young youths, we want to use this social media because one thing about social media, it triggered. You saw what happened in NSAS. We all read your writing, your write up. In support of how the youth should embrace the police. Which without the police, the society will be in collapse and in shambles. That is social media. You are using it. Now, some recent time ago, the stool was in some Dabaku with the Ugwani. It is the social media that brought this to light. And many people, I can tell you, many people in the hinterland sees the Omu stool as something that should be promoted, and that is social media. Nobody reads the print no more. So now, how can we use this particular powerful source, social media, to begin to bring the people to see another line, another light with culture? The people of Opanam has this same thing. Okay, here we have the kola nut. We do the traditional breaking of kola nut with the prayers, the 4 market days, aka Ori Afo. It is like this in every Igbo community. Let's begin to use this. That is why we are here. The Unified Igbo Project. To speak with you, to use your goods tool, to begin to canvas, galvanize this support for let an Opana man knows that he has a kit and kin in the East. Yes, because I keep repeating it. I am an Iswama. There are the Ikas, there are the Oshimilis, and everywhere. Let's begin to talk about this unification using the cultural means. Offer is no longer being viable. I put you on for now. Yeah, and that is it.
Maybe you have forgotten I was crowned Noha by Igwe Soka 2 years ago. No, her mother to all, a mother without borders, in his words, quote unquote, 2 years ago. You have your passion as a young man, and our future and our present belongs to the young people, which I have promoted. You will have to know that Anioma people that are located in Delta State, that when this state was created, the other parts of Delta were not even happy that the capital was put in Asaba. And so they started talking of, what was it, Patrick? New Delta. New Delta. With the result that most of the offices here were duplicated in the south. These are things people don't know. So as a young man, you do not know the problem we're facing here. We have our peculiar issues that needs to be solved. Our brothers in the East have their peculiar issues that needs to be solved. And when we solve our own, you solve our own. Okwa River Niger na Benue, onwe ebe wa si hụkọ. Onwe ebe Niger na Benue si hụkọ, wabụla ofu. You are a young man. There is a limit to what you know because of your age. But I'm telling you that we who are here in Delta States, we and Anioma were also marginalized.
By who?
By other people in Delta State who felt that the capital should not have been in Asaba.
Could this not be the reason? Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
I do not want to go to that area.
You know, that is why. You know what I didn't say when we came here is that we don't censor. We put our publications there for all to see.
For everybody to see.
Yes.
And it's not everything that a palm wine tapper sees when he's up that he will say when he's down. You are a young man. I am in position of leadership. I cannot do anything that will bring crisis in Delta State. Because I'm an Anioma person, I'm in Delta, and I will not do anything that will disrupt the balance in the nation. I am telling you what we should do, and you are going to areas I do not want to talk about.
No, Omo.
I am going to end the interview because I have told you the fundamental issues we have as Ndibo, both east and west of the Niger. And I have numbered them to 3, isn't it? I said investment in our land, east and west of the Niger. That's burning in my heart. That when you come to Anioma, when you go to the east, you see our property is in another land. It's burning in my heart as an older person. And then when I see that our people are not having more children, may God not let war happen. Who will fight for us? That is uppermost in my heart. Those are fundamental issues that will make Ndibo to be relevant and to live. And that is what I'm telling you that is uppermost. That's what I have been promoting. If you say you have listened to videos of where I spoke, I have been consistent with that, and I don't want anybody to deviate me from that. Let us, as Ndibo, east and west of the Niger, invest in our land. Let us increase our population. Let our women be proper women and allow their men to have peace.
But
This thing is secondary. I am not going to go into any other thing.
But it's just that what you've put it down, they are all valid, but it is not unifying with.
What you have said now, you have gone to some parts of our place.
Yes.
And then you have heard the divisions we even have here. And you want to orchestrate that division.
No. I mean, Namen TV, Chukwameka is a peaceful.
I am going to end this interview because you have gone to my people in Indokwa, you have gone to my people in Eka, and you have said that what they said is at variance with certain things.
No, it is at variance to what you said about, I mean, migration. What I try to cite there is you said when you left the east, but I told you that when I went to Ika, some of them said that, I mean, stressed the issue of being autochthonous people, that they did not, that is where, I mean, they did not deny being the Bo people, you understand?
But there you are. There you are. He's from Iseluku. Iseluku also traced some of their people from Benin. We are Anyocha Oshimili. We trace our ancestry from the east. And there are our people who trace their ancestry elsewhere. And we are trying to harmonize our people in order to become truly one. If you are not one, you will not join to the hinterland. That's what I have said. So don't use your medium to bring division among our people.
No.
Yes, that's what it is. You have gone there now, you've heard what they said. You have gone to Ndokwa, you've heard what they said. And we as a people in Delta North are trying and fuse our people and see how we can, first of all, be one. To be at peace with ourselves. To even agree that we are Anioma people. Because some of them are even saying they don't want Anioma. And we say, do you now want to join the Robos, or who do you want to join? So what I'm saying is that we have our own internal issues which needs to be solved by us, not by you. So don't come and orchestrate it.
Okay, well, I mean, for my unflinching respect for this tool, I will I will end the question in here. Yes, I mean it. So, but before we end, I would want you to advise us, in as much as if maybe unifying the Igbos, like you rightly said, is a kind of I mean, it's going to be difficult, but we have started, and through this means we intend to raise awareness so that we can begin to use what is common to us, our language, our culture, and our tradition, to begin to reach out to our people and begin to see what happens, what comes out from it. So, do you have any message for us?
Bia Chukwuemeka, this time around I'll revert to Igbo language. When this England chịpụ wee jebe isi na wa bụ Australia. When this England chịpụ wee jebe isi na wa bụ New Zealand. When this England chịpụ si na wa bụ Americans. And ịnụ ka onye American na-ekwu okwu, also we're the best of allies, right? Because that's their ancestry. Ịnụ ka onye Australia na-ekwu okwu, also we're the best of allies. Ịnụ ka onye New Zealand na-ekwu okwu, also we're the best of allies, meaning they are acknowledging that they are English people, however they are far away. Onye Igbo bụ onye Igbo wherever you are. Onye Igbo bụ onye Igbo wherever you are. The fact that you have left and gone to another place and you are situated in another place and with other people and having peculiar problems, that is the same thing like the Australians. They all have their own peculiar problems. The same thing like others. So you have to learn, we, Ndi Igbo, will have to learn how did these other people worldwide migrate? And having migrated, how are they coping? If you are able to look at how they migrated, and they are still calling themselves the best of allies, the best of friends, the best of everything. Mgbe na-agwa anyị na anyị wabụ ndị Anioma nọ na Anioma nwee nsogbu nke anyị. Mmadụ amabụ ozu enyi n'isi na-achụ abụzụ na anyị. Anyị nwee Eka ethnic nationality. Anyị nwee Ndokwa ethnic nationality. Anyị nwee Aniocha Oshimiri. These are the three component parts of Anioma nation. And anyị nwee nsogbu nke anyị individually and collectively. Ya ka nna agwa anyị na mmadụ amabụ ozu enyi n'isi na-achụ abụzụ na anyị. The first thing anyị na-eme bụ ka anyị jikọgado onwe anyị. Anyị wa bụ ndị anyị maka anyị jikọgado onwe anyị. Yes, we want a state, just like the Southeast wants another state. Ọdịmma na ndị Igbo nwe 5 states and others nwe 6. Nwere onye nwe 7. Ọdịmma. Nke ka nna jụzam ya bụ ajụjụ. Oh. So you have to work hard to make sure that you get parity in this nation where there is competition and is complex. The world is also competitive and complex. So ndị Igbo nwe 5 states. All the others were 6. Ofu were 7. Na their region. Is that not discrimination?
Yes.
Good. Anyị wabụ ndị Anioma and our brothers on the other side, when the last state creation, the states were created and made us Delta, we were in Bendel.
Old Bendel.
Old Bendel. We, Anioma people, wanted Anioma state. And our brothers who make up now Delta also wanted Delta state. We didn't want Delta state. We wanted Anioma, they wanted Delta. So the federal government felt then that from the old Bendel, they can carve it into 3. They can conveniently carve it into 2. And so they carved it into 2. And gave this part we are in Delta state. So having given the name that our brothers wanted to the state, it will be unwise to give the capital to them. So I want to give it to the federal government. I want to give them respect for realizing that Anioma people, you have to give them something. In their wisdom, the federal government said, all right, these people want Anioma state, the other people want Delta state. And then the Benin and others wanted Edo state. And since we cannot give them 3 states, we're going to give 2 states. Okay, we give Edo people their states. We can't cap this into 2. All right, we give you Delta states. But they also reasoned that you're hoisting this name Delta to Anioma people who wanted Anioma states. That's the reason why the capital came here. I'm now telling you the intricacies we have on ground that we're trying and fuse as Anioma people first to solve our own issues. The federal government did not put the capital here by error. They figured out that Anioma people want a state, Delta people want their own state, Edo people want their own. Okay, we're giving Edo their own, but we're not giving Anioma, we're joining these two together. What they could have done is to give a neutral name, right? But a neutral name was not given. And so in their wisdom, the federal government felt, since we cannot give Anioma a state and give Delta a state, and we're not calling the two people Delta state, let us give something to these other people. These are things young people like you don't know. That's how we arrived at Delta state. We wanted Anioma state. And whenever states are created in future, we still want Anioma state. And the Southeast should be given parity so that they can have 6 states like others. Or 7 states, like one in the north, one region has 7. So that there is parity. There is no discrimination. So I'm telling you that we have those fundamental issues. And we want to unify our people in Anioma first. It's when we unify our people, and we're even speaking as one voice, as Anioma people, that we can now say, okay, maybe we came from somewhere. We can now come. And it is also for the Southeast to press to get that 6 states or 7 states. So you can't leave your fundamental issues and be chasing something on top. That's what I am telling you. Yakanje wine ma bozu enyi n'isi na-achụ abụzụ naanị. Ndị Igbo in the Southeast nwe nsogbu, ndị Igbo in Delta State nwe nsogbu. Anyị hapụ nsogbu anyị ga-enebanye anya ife ngwaye. Mmadụ ga-hapụ ube nna jee n'obodo ọzọ je ga lụkọba akụ nke ụwa dị naanị mmadụ. Ịbafụ na ilu n'obodo onye ọzọ, nwoke nwe nwunye, onwe ụmụ 6, onwe ụmụ 7, onwe inye manabụ, onwe ụmụ 12. Onye Igbo nwe ofu nwunye, onye Igbo nwe ụmụ 4. Chukwu ekwekwa ka ya bịa, onye ga-anụ ya ba ya, ụmụ 4 ga-anụ ya ba ya. Mba. Ya bụ na ife na-agwa Igbo na onwe ife na-ekpu anyị, maọbụ na Igbo ka ma ịgasịa mmiri, maọbụ na Igbo akabe anyị. Onwe ife na-ekpokpu anyị kasị mkpa kala ife na-ekwu. Ọ ya bụ ife mụwa na-ekwu. Then ka anyị mee ka ụmụ nwaanyị anyị mali ife ọ bụ ịbụ na nwaanyị nụọ di gị bụ ọlụ ka kisi ga-enyeli di ya aka. Ọ inyeli di ya aka bụ ịdọkpụla itinye n'ofu n'ụka. Ị na-eje na-ekpegosi pastọ ikpe di. Ọ ya bụ ife na-agwa na anyị nwee nsogbu na anyị n'isi bụ ndị Igbo. Na nwoke abụghịzi nwoke na Igbo. Is that not paining you? When you marry tomorrow now, your wife will start dragging you like apron everywhere. You that is talking to me. I'm telling you that we have to change those narratives and try and find implementable solutions to the challenges that are staring us in the face. Right? Mana ego ka anyị na-ebu. Anyị bu ego ebu na inwe nwaanyị. Mana kita na Igbo niile maka bunu maka be. Ibusi ego ma ije hụ n'ụka si na nwaanyị asị na afọ ejuwe. Imesizie ọdọgbuli otinye n'ofu n'ụka. O welelili tinye n'ukwu. Ngewa bụ nwoke. Nwoke abụọzi nwoke na Igbo. Ma Igbo aka bunu ma Igbo aka be anyị. Ife ndị a bụ ife na-ekpo mụwa n'obi. And those are things I want to talk about. Ka nwaanyị ma na nwoke bụ onye isi ụlọ. Na o nweghị ife dịka na waghali nha anya. Chukwu bụ ụzọ ka nwoke tupu oke nwaanyị. Ife ndị a bụ ife dị m mkpa n'obi. Ka ụmụ nwaanyị kwete. Ọ bụ na ị nweghị ike ga-amụ ụmụ chi na hapụ di ka ọ nụta nwunye ọzọ. Ọ bụghịzi na ị nweghị ike ga-amụ nwa ya hapụ a ka ọ nụta nwunye ọzọ. Ọ dịghọ mma ka anyị na-enwe baby factory na Igbo. Ọ nwa onye ọzọ ka wa ji ezulu na-amụ nwa ị na-egolu nwa onye ọzọ. lụọ ya ma ọ dị mma n'ihu Chukwu na mmadụ. Mana ọ bụ na ịhapụ di ya ọnụta nwunye ọzọ, ụmụ bụ ụmụ gị na. That's the way it used to be. The woman who doesn't have a child, the ones that have children, yawa ga na-enekọta, yawa ga-abụ the big mother. When she dies, she's buried like a queen. Those are values I want to bring back. Values that the woman will respect the man and know that the man is the proper head of the home. And know that the pastor is not your head. And most of these crimes that are committed by Indigo, whether Akabe Anioma or Akabuni, are also aided by women because they push their sons. Your mate is driving a Mercedes. It's not their fathers, it's their mothers. Bia, if you want to no lutago no na Lagos. Ojoro that ego. So you can find that most of the crimes committed by Umuanyi, whether east of the Niger or west of the Niger, are orchestrated by their mothers who want them to buy her a Mercedes at all costs. It's not the fathers. The father just wants the child to do well in life and do better than him. It is the mothers. So how can we change those mothers to become a proper wife, to become a proper mother, to become a proper friend of the society? Again, we cannot correct in Mozo. Right? Meaning that the child belongs to everybody. Onye ọbụla na-azụ nwa. Ya ka aji asị, onye nụla akwa nwa me ngwa ngwa bụ so onye nwa nwa. Is it happening now? No. To your tent, O Israel. Those are the things burning in my heart. My These are things I want to see. So anybody coming to give, for me to give an interview and leave those areas, please don't come. I want to see parity. That 6 states other people have, I want it to come to the southeast. I want that parity.
All right. Hello, my people. Well, this is coming from the Omu of Anioma, Obi Martha Dunkwu, and you've heard from her. I buy some of her opinion that the Igbo man must rise up again to take charge, to be a man again, to increase the population of the Igbo race, not just leaving it to fate. Well, my people, it's your boy again, the Excellent and the Wappy, the extra talented young progressive entrepreneur, the RAV refinable boy, SBGC Street Boy Gone Classy, and I'm repping the Namen TV, bringing you vibes from the streets. It's right here for me, the Unified Igbos now.